Today is going to be another grammar video, and today's topic is going to be adjectives and types of adjectives. If you would like to see our sentences video, then you can do so by clicking up here or by clicking the link in the description below. Okay, now let's get back to the topic. An adjective is a word that is used to add something to the meaning of a noun. It is a describing word. For example, Hussam is an intelligent boy. In this sentence, intelligent is the adjective because it tells us what kind of a boy Hussam is. Hussam is an intelligent boy. Another example is, he is a naughty boy. In this sentence, naughty is the adjective because it tells us what kind of a boy he is. He is a naughty boy. Now let's move to types of adjectives. The types of adjectives are adjective of quality, adjective of quantity, adjective of number, demonstrative adjective, and interrogative adjective. Okay, now let's start with adjective of quality. Adjective of quality is an adjective that tells us about the kind of person, thing, or animal. For example, the rose is a beautiful flower. In this sentence, beautiful is the adjective of quality because it answers the question of what kind of flower. What kind of flower is the rose? It is a beautiful flower. Another example is, the question is difficult. Here the adjective of quality is difficult because it tells us what kind of a question it is. It is a difficult question. Okay, let's move on to adjective of quantity. The adjective of quantity tells us about the quantity of a noun. For example, he has a lot of money. In this sentence, a lot is the adjective of quantity because it tells us the quantity of the money. The quantity is a lot. Okay, now moving on to the adjective of number. An adjective of number is an adjective that tells us about the number of a noun. For example, I had 10 cookies. Obviously, it is 10. 10 is the adjective of number. But here some people get confused between adjective of number and adjective of quantity. Adjectives like all, many, most, second and first are also adjectives of number. These are not adjective of quantity. They come in the group of adjective of number. Okay, now moving on to demonstrative adjectives. The adjectives this, these, those, and such that point out which person or things are meant are called demonstrative adjectives. Note, demonstrative means pointing out. For example, get this chair. In this sentence, this is the demonstrative adjective because we are pointing out to this chair. Another example is, I need those keys. You are pointing out to those keys. So those is the demonstrative adjective. Okay, now moving on to the last interrogative adjective. Just like in our sentences video, we saw interrogative sentences. Just like that, a word which is used to ask a question is called an interrogative adjective. For example, those, which, and what. They are all interrogative adjectives. Before we end this video, there are some points to remember. For example, the adjective of quality answers the question of what kind. The adjective of quantity answers the question of how much. Adjective of number answers how many, and demonstrative adjective answers which. That was our video on adjectives.